Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, look at my eyes! Alright, Jody here playing some more Minecraft today. Hope you guys are having a good day. I know I'm having a pretty good day. It's nighttime and my eyes are going nuts, man. I must have drank a little too much last night. That's what probably happened. Yeah, guys, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I'm having fun playing some Minecraft. We're playing FTB Sky Factory 3. That is right, that's right, yep, guys. So, I did a few things in between episodes. Which button I gotta push? Okay, so here we go. First and foremost, obviously. So, I upgraded one of our, what are these things called? These, growth crystals? Okay, so we had the tier 2 in the middle of all four of these farms right here. I upgraded one of them to tier 3, and I was like, you know what, that still ain't fast enough. We need something faster than that. So, what I decided to do was make a whole bunch of these tier 1s, because if we go ahead and look up that growth crystal tier 1, they're really inexpensive. The sea lanterns and compressed bone, which is just 9 bones. I mean, the most expensive part is the sea lantern and maybe the iron, but other than that, we have all this stuff. So, I made a whole bunch. In fact, I think I still have some in my inventory. No, I don't. But I made a whole bunch, and I just put them all around each of these farms, and now these farms cannot keep up. We are losing, we're not getting enough power for these farms to stay powered. So what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to take these out because these are no longer efficient enough for us. We're going to need to make some flux. Flux is what I'm trying to spell. There we go. We're going to make 2 flux points. Go ahead and make those while I tear this half out as well. Don't need any of that anymore. I don't have my magnet on apparently. Let's turn my magnet back on. There we go. Picked up everything, right? Yep. It looks like I did. Flux. Here we go. Here's our 2 flux points. Grab both of those. Put one down right there. Select the network. Orange Oni's network, and selecting, oops, wrong one here. Change that, select the network, Orange Oni's network. Alright, there we go. Now they should be full of power, and we should be good to go. We shouldn't have to worry about these guys needing power anymore. So, it is just insane. It's stupid crazy the amount of stuff that we are producing with these plants now. It is great. We're probably going to expand this actually and make some more plants. Probably either up or down or to the side or something like that. I don't know, but I'm planning on making more of these. The only problem is with so many block updates, it's causing a little bit of lag, a little bit of frame rate. I don't know if y'all can kind of tell in this video, but I do notice it a little bit. No big deal. I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, but we need this stuff. We need this essence to be grown. We need a lot of this nether essence to make some more soul sand because I upped our wither farm production over there. So let me go ahead and show. Look, you can see the top of the screen right there. Look at all the withers that are like constantly being spawned. That's the one downfall of having the farm so damn close. I'm gonna have to move it because I don't like having half of the screen filled up with the name of the boss on top of the screen. But anyway, right here, guys, we needed more power. We were draining our power. We were using more power than we were able to produce. So what I did was I upped our lava production right here. Yep, I made a whole bunch of crucibles, which is very easy to do. Looks like we're not making enough cobblestone. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. All right, there it started kicking in. I'm about to say, these are 2 tier 5 cobble gens. So, I mean, look, it's full. I'll put 10 speed upgrades in each one of these as well because we're not using the grid power. We have 256 grid power right now, and I'm not using any of it except for the speed upgrades right here. We have 10 in each. I think each one uses 2 or something like that. So that's what we're using for our grid power, and this is what we're using for our lava storage. We have some Ender IO, and I mean it's just a transfer node putting the cobblestone into the crucibles down here, but then I did decide instead of using the what is this? This is extra utilities 2. The extra utilities liquid nodes, I decided to use the Ender IO ones. They do pull out a little bit quicker. They do something like half a millibucket. I'm not half a milli, but half a bucket a second or something like that. So they pull out a little bit quicker. And I think they hold a little bit more in their inventory. They like shoot it to wherever it needs to go a little quicker as well. They're just all around better pipes to use. So that's why we're using these. I did make 5 MK3 lava generators, so we are now producing 5,120 RF a tick per each of these. So that's 5 times 5. That's about 25,000 RF a tick, give or take a little bit more. So we can go ahead and actually cross that off the list, because one of the things that we needed to do was, where's it at? Produce 10,000 RF a tick. We're doing 25,000 right now. So next one is to produce 100,000 RF and then 1,000,000. We also have to create a turbine, play with the big reactor, which that'll probably be next episode, I think. Harness the power of a lightning rod, build solar array tier 4 multi-block structure. We did that one. The power of the lightning rod, we are still just waiting for lightning to strike. I haven't slept in I don't know how many days, and we still have 0 out of 250,000 RF per tick. It has rained a few times, but it has never actually, lightning has never actually hit anything. Lightning has never been. So that's the thing. We have witch water right here, which I amped up our mob farm down here. I put witch water throughout the whole bottom of it. I don't remember if I showed that last episode or not, but this is to get more wither skeleton skulls and wither dust and stuff like that. I put in 4, yep, count them, 4 powered spawners. 1, 2, 3, 4. All, oh, we're going to have our magnet on here. We need to take that off. All connected with a transfer, not a transfer node, a flux point to receiving power. They're all getting pushed down into here and getting killed by the mob masher. I had to put 3 more import buses into the storage system, because we are collecting so many items in this chest that just 1 wasn't enough. I probably could have gotten away with 2, but I just decided to put 3, wrap the chest around, and we are just getting insane amount of wither skeleton skulls, the wither dust, the necrotic bones, all that other good stuff too. Along with that, we was running out of wither dust, and we're actually running out of sand as well. We only have 477 sand to our name, guys. We was using it to craft up so much soul sand, it was ridiculous. And now we're using the nether essence that we're getting from the crops to craft our soul sand. And if you look at it, this is actually a better recipe. So the 4 wither dust and the 5 sand produce 5 soul sand in this recipe, but the 8 nether essence produces 20 soul sand. So this is a lot better recipe. You get a lot more bang for your buck. We actually have this one, the frames, you can feel it kind of drop when you get over in this area. This one farm is nothing but nether essence. This one's about half of nether essence and half draconium essence, which is good. In fact, actually, speaking of that, let's go ahead and check that out. Draconium essence, we have 561 of that, which is really good. We're going to need a lot of draconium ingots in the future, because we're going to need to up our power storage system right here, because right now we can hold 375 million RF, which is not bad. That's actually a pretty good battery. But if we come to our excuse me, if we come to our little thing right here, we're going to have to produce over 100,000 RF and eventually over 1 million RF, and actually all the way to 1 billion RF. So we're going to need something that can actually hold that much power, guys. One of the things that the book is asking us to do is fill a draconic battery as well. So I was looking at some of these, this right here. Okay, so these different tiers of the draconic battery right here. I've never actually built one, but these look awesome. I mean, they look amazing, and I can't wait to kind of get it together. And we're going to look at building probably a tier 4 or 5, maybe a tier 5 to begin with. Because I don't want to build something so small. Oh, okay, yeah, 45.5 million RF. Well, we're already storing, what is it, 375? I mean, we could fill that up easily just by draining the power out of this one and putting it into one of those, right? So I don't want to go ahead and build the beginning tier. I kind of want a little bit of a challenge, so I think we're going to go to tier 5, because actually if you come up here to these energy core stabilizers, if you build any of the 1 through 4 tier draconic batteries, then all you need is 4 stabilizers, 1 on each side of the around the core, and within 16 blocks, and it goes ahead and does it for you. But if you build something that's 5, 6, 7, or 8 tiers high, you need to put 9 stabilizers in like a little grid pattern like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's an empty block right here because as soon as you place this one, it turns into this ring right here. I'm pretty sure as soon as you place it, it turns into the ring. I don't think you actually have to activate it or not. I don't know. But we're going to see. So we're going to build that. So instead of going with the easy route with only having to build 4 of the stabilizers around each one, we're going to have to build 9 on each side. So 9 times 4 is what? 27, I think. We're going to need 27 of these stabilizers on each side. So let's see how easy those are to make. Let's look up Draconic Evolution. These are what we're looking for. Particle generator. Okay, no. Energy core stabilizer. This is what we're going to need. Oh, so we're going to need to make this particle generator first. And that's with the draconic core. And that is with that. Okay, so you know what? We're going to go ahead and make crafting patterns for all of this. Also, as well, I don't think I showed this off last episode or not, but we ran out of storage. Well, we're about to run out. I think while we have these 2 patterns left. Right here. Okay, 3. So we have 3 spaces left to put patterns in, and that's it. That's all we have. So I went ahead and doubled it on the other side right here. All of these are pretty much empty. At least I think all of these are empty. Oh, well, we maybe have 1 or 2. Okay, the 1. So we have that much more area to build patterns in, guys. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we're going to need a pattern for this one. We're going to need a pattern for this one. And we're going to need a pattern for this. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, so that should be good to go there. Let's go ahead and throw all those in. Draconic Evolution. We're going to need to make... How many did I say? 27? 27. Alright, let's go ahead and start that. We're going to go ahead and start crafting that up. Also, what I noticed too, guys, we're going to need some more Draconic hearts. The dragon hearts. Right here. So that's why I have 48 of the end crystals in my inventory right here. I'm going to go ahead in the end and kill the dragon a whole bunch of times. Because we're going to need some more of those hearts like I was saying. Also, something that we need to do in the book right here, it says to fill a... Let me see, where's it at? Fill a quantum storage unit with anything. So, I have a quantum storage unit right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start filling it with literally anything. I'm going to place it right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make like 10 of these cobblestone generators, and I'm just gonna pump all of the cobblestone into that quantum storage unit. So I'm gonna have that for y'all next time. Let's see how we're doing over here. Okay, so we're gonna need to make a bunch more cobble gens so that way we can get that octuple compressed cobblestone. Because like we said, we still only have 1 sextuple one in there. So we're not getting anywhere anytime soon with that. It's going to take a long time. And we're also going to need to be crafting some of this draconic armor and tools and stuff, because that was in the book as well. This is the Age of the Traveler right here. The dimension and the machine infuser absorption block to create this is RF tools, and I have no idea what I'm doing with this. So I'm going to have to look up stuff how to do what I'm I don't know anything about RF tools. We're gonna have to kill the Chaos Dragon. Charm of Dislocation, that's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Draconic Helm, Chestplate, all the armor, and all of the tools as well. So if we go ahead and look at the armor cost for these. Okay, so let's see. This is the Wyvern armor, but we're gonna need to make the Draconic armor. So that's gonna require Awakened cores, which Awakened cores are from Awakened Draconium, and to make Awakened Draconium, we need to, let's see, how do we make Awakened Draconium? Fusion Crafting, Nether Star, what? No, come on. How do you make the Awakened Draconium from the Awakened Draconium blocks, and you make the blocks from the crafting, correct? Yeah, there we go. And there's where you need the heart. Okay, so that's why we needed to go grab the heart. I was like, I know there's a reason why I needed to grab hearts, but I don't remember what they were. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go off camera for just a minute. I'm going to go kill the dragons, grab a bunch of hearts, maybe do a few other things. I really need to move this wither farm over like 100 blocks or something like that, so we could stop having all the stupid wither bosses come up. Oh, and also, by the way, amped up this timer right here. So we're producing a wither boss every 45 ticks, which there are 20 ticks in 1 second, so it's a little bit over 2 seconds a tick. I mean, one wither every 2 ticks. It's a little bit over that. It takes a little bit longer than 2 seconds. But I tried to do it every 2 seconds. I tried to put it at 40, and the wither wouldn't fall down quick enough by the time the last bottom soul sand right here, the wither's head would still be in that block. So whenever it would send the pulse to go ahead and place the wither and to place the soul sand, it wouldn't place that bottom block because the previous wither's head is right there. So that's why we can't do it exactly one every 2 seconds, but this is the quickest we could produce them at the moment without making another system like this. But we could essentially copy this whole thing and put it on this side and this side and this side as well. So honestly, guys, that's really possible, but as of right now, I think we're doing good. We don't need any more nether stars. At the moment, we have 3,700 right now, but once we get into making nether star generators to producing that 1 billion power, we're going to need a lot more than that, guys. So like I said, I'm probably going to be amping up this production eventually, and amping up this wither farm even more too. I'm probably going to have a lot more powered spawners to be producing a lot more wither skeleton skulls. Or I might just be doing these nether essence farms. But anyway, guys, yeah, like I was saying, let me go into the end, get some more hearts, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute, okay? Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So, I went into the end, and fought the dragon a couple times. I didn't quite use all of the end crystals that I have. I only fought him 6 times. I got 6 hearts right here. I did get a couple bottles of Dragon's Breath. I brought some bottles with me, so that's a cool thing. I got a lot of Draconium. I got some of this Epic Shader bag. I opened one of them. I don't even know what these do, but whatever. That's my spoils from going kill the dragon 6 times. We got a bunch of Supremium Essence, but we already have a whole bunch of Supremium Essence in the system already. In fact, actually, if I scroll down a little bit, look right here. 8,200 Supremium Essence, and that is from killing the Wither so many freaking times that we are. So, before going kill the dragon, actually, I went ahead and set up this quantum storage unit right here. We have 73,000 cobblestone. We're constantly putting cobblestone into this. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh? That's 10? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 10. The tier 5 cobblestone gens. I don't think they're actually producing as much as they possibly can be, because I have Ender IO hooked up. We need some steel. Electrical steel. Here we go. Let's make up a couple of that. Alright. We need some more electrical steel for these item conduit upgrades from the Ender IO conduits right here. I think 3 upgrades actually does the trick. And is able to allow the pipes to pull out as much as the cobblestone is producing. Because if I go ahead and click on this thing, I have 4 cobblestone in my inventory right now. So if I go ahead and just keep on clicking on it, I'm not getting any cobblestone in my inventory at all, because the upgrades are taking them out. Now look, this one only has 1 upgrade in it, so if I click that one, look, I'm getting cobblestone in it. So that's what we're going to need to do, just make some more upgrades, but we're waiting on the electrical steel to finish cooking up there. I also hooked up 3 more cobblestone gens right here that's putting cobblestone into these compacting drawers, so that way we are producing the octuple pressed cobblestone quicker. We now have 2 sextuple, so that's pretty good, and it looks like we're on our way to getting a 3rd. We have 19 of these, so I think we need it's 9 per, so that's 18. So we're gonna need another 7 more to have another one. So yep, that's how that works. And as you can see, this number for this cobblestone is going up a lot quicker than it used to, guys. So that's pretty cool. I put 3 upgrades on each one of these right here. And if we go ahead and click on the cobblestone for this one, as you can see, we're not getting any because they're constantly being pulled out as quick as possible and getting inputted in as quick as possible as well. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The cobblestone is still getting produced from this one, but I think that's because I can click it faster than the importer can actually import them into the system, even though we have all the speed upgrades in here. So that's a thing, but whatever. There's really not much I could do with that. I could put this cobblestone gen right here and hook it up, but then I won't be able to configure it because I won't be able to see the pipe. So I'm not going to worry about that, and as well for these two, that's why I didn't put any around like this either. I could probably put 2 more on each side right here where the wall is, but I don't really want to mess up the wall as much as I've already messed it up. And we have a Enderman right here because he came through the portal while we was fighting the End Dragon, and he just came to spawn. I think there was 2 of them. They might have been only 1, but that's cool. Anything else that I have to show y'all? Oh, yes, I sure do. We can pick this up, we can put these end crystals in this chest, and in fact, we can actually grab this, and we can grab this. Alright, so, what I want to make is an item dislocator, guys. No, I have an item dislocator. I want to make a translocator, I think is what it's called. No, not Ender IO. What's the name of the mod? The name of the mod is Draconium. It is this thing right here, advanced dislocator, and these are called item dislocators. Okay, all right. And actually, there's a awakened item dislocator, which this magnet works better than this one. Which, I mean, this one works just as fine by itself. I don't see a reason to upgrade it. But we're gonna make this advanced dislocator, and this is done in the Wyvern crafting or the Draconic crafting. So we're gonna go ahead and place that in there. Oh, we're gonna click start. Alright, so that's charging up. I have a little cool thing right here that I used an episode or 2 back when we was crafting up the tier 3 thing. We have to wait until this is fully charged, which means that all the power is going into it. There we go, alright, and now it's going to do the crafting, so we're just going to go ahead and shift click this thing, and bam, crafting is done. Now we have an advanced dislocator. Okay, so what does this thing do? We can go ahead and pick this up. We're going to need some ender pearls. Alright, grab a couple of ender pearls. And I think if we, let's see, add fuel. Okay, so we have all those ender pearls in our inventory. Can I, like, shift click? No. Oh, yeah, it does. Shift click does work faster. Okay, so we're going to need some more ender pearls. And just fill up our inventory with ender pearls, and that should be plenty enough in my opinion. Why do I only have 9 in this one stack right there? Okay, that was a little strange. Add fuel. Okay, cool. So what this is essentially a teleporter, okay? So we could teleport 408 times right now. We can have pretty much infinite amount of teleports as long as we just keep feeding this thing ender pearls. We're going to set this spot. Nope, a little too far away. There we go. We are going to add a new point, and this is going to be called home, and commit. Sweet. Alright, cool. So anywhere we're around, anywhere right here, we can go ahead and click this, and boom, it brings us home. Alright, so let's go into the end right here. Alright, cool, we're in the end. Now let's go ahead and shift click this. We're going to add a new one right here. This is going to be called end. And commit. Sweet. So now we can shift, scroll, and as you can see at the top left hand side it says home and it says end. We can just shift and click, and it goes ahead and scrolls between our 2 points, so we can go home and we can go to the end, and we can go home and we can go to the end. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We needed to go back home. There we go. Alright, cool. So, we can make a couple of these. I can put one in the nether. I can, when I move this farm over, so instead of having to fly to it, I can put a point over there. Yeah, guys, this is a pretty cool one. I can put one in the, is it beneath? Yeah, the beneath. We never go over there, but I could put one over there. And yeah, this is just a pretty cool little item to teleport back and forth different places. When we get into RF tools, into making those different dimensions, instead of actually having to stand in the teleporter for the dimension, we can just use this cool little advanced item dislocator right here. Advanced item dislocator. No, it's just an advanced dislocator. Oh man, the names on these things are just gonna kill me. Alright, so I made an energy core as well, and that's going to be to make the draconic battery, but that's going to be for next episode, guys. So I think that's all I have in store for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, I'm trying to do the F5 thing. Here we go. We still got the weird eyes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so derpy. That's so stupid. But anyway, guys, like I said, if you enjoyed it, hope you stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you guys later.